So for topic two, I've been in a little bit of a kick where I want to buy retro games. So I was thinking about games that I wish I played, but I never really played. It doesn't have to be retro, because my number one game that I wish I played, but I didn't, and this isn't going to come to a surprise as you, but I haven't played BioShock. And and I knew that's what you were
You
going
just
to.
borrowed it from me for months and didn't
I
return.
tried so hard, and I don't know if it was because there's other games out.
All right, here's the question: Did you? There were probably other games. Yeah, I think that was around the Modern Warfare 2
It
era.
probably was, and that at that point I was in, I was deep. There's no getting me out.
Couldn't come up for air.
There was no other game on my Xbox other than Call of Duty.
Here's the question though: How do you remember how far you made it into BioShock before you said nah?
See, no, because
Because I feel like there are certain lulls at that point and like different acts where the feeling is a little bit different. So you might have been turned off by a certain point, kind of like I was at the first mission of Mass Effect 1, and I was just like, nah.
there probably was that. I probably just played the beginning, and I was like, I could be playing Call of Duty, I could be playing anything else, and it's just like, I've heard, like, you've always told me, like, the story is amazing, I gotta play it.
I know what turned you. I know what made you stop.
What was it?
The first time you hacked a turret. First time.
See, it's been so long, like, that
That
must,
little robot that's stuck under the door, and then you have to do the fucking hacking thing, and you were like, nope.
no, I don't remember what it was, something just bored me about it, and it just, I'm gonna go back and play it. That's what I want to do for a Let's Play, probably after the fall, when every good game's coming out.
Even though they're 100 hours a pop, so we're going to be doing them till April.
Maybe. This is not really, I think Fallout might take the longest, but Halo will be quick, I would assume. But is there any games that you haven't played that you wish you did play? Because I know.
I don't have a full 3. I might get some more along the way, but the one that came to mind was Shadow of the Colossus.
I was,
Because I saw a few people playing that, and at that time, seeing your friend like fight one of the behemoths this was before God of War 3 and everything, but like that was honestly what it felt like.
mm-hmm.
Just the pure scale of that, and I was like, wow. But then when you look at it, it's like, okay, you're just climbing up the thing.
Wasn't that?
And honestly, I've read the story, and I would have probably been disappointed, but at the time, I definitely wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus.
Wasn't that like right at the end of the PS2 as well? Like that was like,
or maybe not the very end, but I think like
it was close to the end.
A year or two before. Well, the PlayStation's still kind of going too.
That's true, but like,
I mean, but yeah, before the PlayStation 3 came out, yeah.
I never really heard about that game when it was out, because at that point I already transferred over to playing like Xbox, and I was playing like Halo and Halo 2. But I definitely, everyone says good things about that game, and it would be a cool game to play. There's another game. This is also I made this list, and like I typed it out without thinking of you, and I was like, I read it back, and I was like, he's just gonna be like, I told you so, I told you so. So my next one.
What? So you're just going like a generation back?
Nah, I was thinking like N64 range
and up.
And up. I was also thinking like NES. Like I wish I played. I played the Super Mario games, like Super Mario World and stuff like that, but like I never beat it. But I also, there's not real much to that, so it's not like I'm missing out on that much, even though everyone says it's good. But for my another game rather, because I have 3, kind of 4, but God of War series. I played God of War 3, but that's because I was up in Vermont and bored, and there was no games out, and I was just like, I have a PS3, might as well use it.
So like I mean, you probably didn't miss too many story threads, but you were just kind of like thrown in the middle of it.
Yeah, like I understood what went on, but like it probably would have been nice to play the first and the second one and not just
the first one blew me away because of the way they like did the backtracking stuff. And I mean, it's not spoiling anything, but like you started in Athens and there was this story element, and then all of a sudden you're like down in like the sewers, and then you take a staircase up and it's like the same bridge that you crossed in Athens, and it's like, oh my god, that's so cool.
I was just at the point when that came out, I was still playing. That came out on PS2, right? I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't really play my PS2 unless it was like Twisted Metal or stuff like that.
Twisted Metal was a good one.
Yeah, I love those games, but it just, I never really, because at that point I got my Xbox and my dad's like, here's a game, it's called Halo, you might like it.
Yeah, because the Xbox lineup kind of sucked apart from Halo.
Oh yeah.
Because like I remember my friend got it, and like I went over to his house a couple times, and like I don't even remember what the fuck he played on it, but like it was just like his sister and her friend all the time playing that Dead or Alive beach volleyball shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is not. Nope.
If it
I'll
wasn't for
stick
Halo,
to
that
PlayStation 2.
this is like we're playing Xbox right now. Xbox wouldn't exist without Halo. They did not
Correct.
make that game.
And I wouldn't have gotten a 360 had it not been for Gears.
That's true. I don't even remember what made me get Gears.
Well, I
That would be a topic for
I think it's just because of the it was like the
I could
it looked really good. The trailer was that's a different topic.
yeah.
But like the trailer was really well done, and then it was like pretty much one of the only strong like there wasn't Halo out at that time, so we're just like we should try this. It looks good.
And I just brought it over to your house and we're like, oh yep, this is
And I'm
fucking
like,
good.
this is fucking awesome.
I remember we played that
And
like we played it like in your basement with like all the lights out and I was like, this is fucking awesome.
why did we have to play with the
I don't know
lights?
why we played with the lights out. I just remember like it was just so
No
dark.
power party.
I don't think it was a no power party.
I whipped up the generator just so we could put the Xbox in.
I just remember we were playing it in like that setting, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome!" And I can chainsaw people, and their blood and guts
Yep.
go everywhere. It's fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
when I was also
What also let me transfer over to the 360 was the ridiculous price tag of the PlayStation 3 when it first launched.
yep,
I would never have been able, especially back then when I don't even think did I, yeah, I had a job then, but like
we were
it paid $8.25.
we were
an
working
hour.
at Great O'Shaw's.
Yeah. Like there was no way I was gonna fucking drop that money.
I don't think PlayStation had much on it either. Maybe the Uncharted's, I guess. But I was thinking when I was thinking of this topic, I was like, games that we haven't played. I was like, I know a few games that Justin probably hasn't played because he was deprived as a child.
Yeah, that's the way we'd have to go back, and like I can't think back to that. I can't think of a game where I was like, I wanted to play it back then because honestly, it was so many years ago, and I'm not gonna remember
Yeah.
it. But then there was also like, I might have picked it up at some point.
I was
you know?
thinking like the Legends of Zeldas. I know you tried playing Ocarina of Time.
I did try playing it on emulator,
And I told you were wrong.
and what wrong about not playing it?
No, wrong. I was like, "There's a switch down there." You're like, "No, there isn't." I'm like, "You're doing it
There was
wrong."
not because I couldn't finish that game because I got to like the third temple or whatever, and there was a bomb plant, and I had to knock out a wall with a bomb plant, but the bomb plant near that wall glitched out, so I couldn't carry the other bomb plant all the way across there. So I was like, I guess that's done.
So I was thinking like that. I was thinking like Super Mario 64. I'm assuming you haven't played.
Uh,
You probably dabbled in
I
it a
think
little bit.
yeah, I think I went to a friend's house once and I kind of tried it, but the control scheme was really weird to me. Like his jumping mechanics and everything. I was just like, I just kind of want to run forward and hit one jump button. I don't want to do this like
Triple
oh,
jump.
if he runs forward and then does a backflip, he gets like an 8-foot vertical as opposed to his like 1 foot one. Like I never understood that, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to utilize this. Or I got to the bunny part. Because I think like when I watched some of those speed runs on Twitch and stuff, like I only remember a few stages, like the penguin one, and that's about it. And the castle, I guess. Like, but would I go back now? Probably not.
Probably not.
Would
It'd be a
I-
little
would I
weird
play it
now.
At that time, honestly, if I had a N64 back then, I would have just been playing Mario Kart and Smash.
I think
Probably.
if you got Legend, I think like Legend of Zelda would have blew your mind in like 2000 or whenever that game came out. Just because
Maybe
I see you as
if
like
if I found a way how to get out of the first village, which was my downfall in Twilight Princess.
that was a great game.
I couldn't get out. I had no idea how to get out of the village, and I was just like, I'm straight.
There was like a little crawl space, I believe. You had to crawl into like
Oh,
the
a little
lake.
crawl space
It's-
in like a 4-acre area. Oh,
You just got to meet her in the usual spot. It just
I was just fucking playing fetch with a fucking owl and shit. I was like, well, is the owl gonna give me a key or something? Like, I don't know.
But we're at a point like now where like if there's a game we want to play, we play it. So there's not much we miss. There's a lot in like the 360 era that I probably should have played. I couldn't really think of anything that was huge other than like BioShock. There's a lot of games you have that I'm like, I'd like to play this, but I probably won't.
Like Vanquish.
Like what?
Vanquish.
Vanquish, yeah, I thought about that. Deus
The
Ex.
mechanics are so solid. You could probably hold up with it. I mean, there's another one coming out. You might as well just wait.
Yeah, I like these are games like I've been wanting to play, but not something I'm desperate to play.
Dead Spaces, I think.
Oh,
you would
that
like.
yep, that was.
Bayonetta, you would like.
I was playing the Transformers game today, and I think isn't it like the same publisher or something like that?
Yeah, Platinum made Bayonetta, Vanquish, and
And I've been reading that people like compare. They're saying it's like Bayonetta but Transformers.
Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, but like I definitely Dead Space. I tried Dead Space too, and I think it was like another probably another thing where I got not far
There were
into the
better
game.
game. There were more
Yeah.
games out that you wanted to
I
play.
didn't get that far in, and it was so slow, and I was just like, "This can, I don't need to play this right now." I guess would be the.
It's not that slow.
I
I
got
mean,
I got to a point where I had to kill. I think it was like kill the first. I don't even know what they're called, but
or more.
yeah, I had to kill the first one, and like I tried taking its leg out, and I think I like missed, and it kept killing me, and I was like,
So you
yeah,
just
yeah, I probably,
like right after you get the plasma cutter and he like attacks you there.
yeah, I believe so. And then like right after, I think I finally did kill him, and I got into like a big like hallway type area. I don't know, you might not remember. I know you have a better memory than me, and
Yeah.
I didn't actually play the game much, so what I'm saying probably is all wrong. But just I saw the retro sale on GameStop, and that's what made me think of this topic. I was like, there's so many games that I want to play on like that. I just wish. I know if we went back to any of these games, maybe not BioShock and stuff because that's 360, but like if you went back to Super Mario, you'd be like, no, Legend.
Yeah, because that's the same thing we did when we tried to cap like PlayStation 2 games. We played Twisted Metal, which was my shit on the PlayStation 1, I want to say.
Probably.
Yeah, the one where they have the I don't know how to describe it because the characters are probably in every game, but the one where Minions, one of like the sub
I
boss
think
or
it was
whatever.
I think it brought over Twisted Metal 3.
Yeah, it was either 2 or 3. But we went back to that, and the mechanics were just like it was that, and it was the mechanics were weird, or the control scheme was weird, and it felt like clunkier than. I mean, there's so many better mechanics out there. Like, there's been a lot of innovation in games since then, and going back from a 360 controller back to a PlayStation controller will always feel weird to me now. I don't know why. I think it's just because like it's like smaller,
I just imagine like
and the joysticks are in a weird.
imagine we have like a kid, which I know crazy. We might never have one, but like imagine.
I'm not having a fucking kid with you.
No, not with me. I meant. Shut up. I meant like if we have a.
This ain't that kind of podcast.
I meant like if we had a kid and they're like, "This is what we used to play when we were fucking 10 years old," and give them like Twisted Metal, and they'd be like, "Are you kidding me? We have."
You'd be a bad father for giving your kid that right away.
I read stuff on Reddit where people like, I have a kid and I decided to start them off exactly like I started off with the Super Nintendo. And I was like, oh.
with no mom and a video game and $30.
I was thinking about, I was like, I think that'd be cool to like give my kid an N64 game and then be like, this is fucking, these are awesome. And then be like, go to their friend's house, like, yeah, we have the Xbox 60 or something like.
Dad, you're kind of fucking stupid.
It's just it's so weird to think that like we used to think
Ryan's dad, my new dad.
like I have so many fond memories of like Super Mario 64 and Zelda games, and I just know if I think the Zelda games would hold up and probably Super Mario, but like if we went back and played like GoldenEye or something, that would be like you played GoldenEye with one stick. I can't imagine playing a shooter.
That might be on my list.
What to play that?
I was deprived of that too, and I just never. I don't even, like. I vaguely remember playing a couple times at a friend's house, and I just.
It's
Yeah,
like
and I always played like the first mission, but that's as far as I got in the story.
the story was awesome, but
Yeah.
that's not what. At the time, it was like that was the first, not the first multiplayer game, but that was the big multiplayer game, and
Wow.
it was just so good. I went to my cousin's house like every other weekend, and we'd play that basically all weekend, and we'd be playing with even with like my uncle and my aunt and my dad. We'd like have like tournaments and crazy shit playing GoldenEye.
I was always that kid where we'd have like a party for like the baseball team and shit, and I would just like the second I got my hands on the controller, they're like, "Okay, we're gonna play Relievio." I'll be like, "I'm right fucking there." As I input the fucking cheat code for a tank in GTA. Yeah, I'm not gonna be out there for for a little bit. You just go hide. I'll come find you.
When I was fucking growing up, I had like no friends that I had friends.
Okay.
I had no friends that played video games or liked playing video games. It was always like a fucking chore to get them to play, and they'd be like, "I don't really want to play games." I was like, "How do you not love this?"
You always had to go. You always had to go play games with a stoop kid.
I like
He was the only one that understood.
like my best friend growing up. The only games he liked playing was like NBA, and he wouldn't want to play like anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just the
Because that was his bread
worst.
and butter, and he felt superior playing it or something.
And then when Halo came out, I got like a few friends that liked playing Halo, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome." And then I met like our friends that we have now, like before we met you, and that's what we'd always fucking do. And I was like, "Why couldn't this have been my childhood?" I just want
Yep.
friends to come over and play games.
Yeah, I had people over to play Madden and shit just because it was like Madden '01, and for some reason, if you were the cowboy team and fought the monsters team, like you could just run an HB sweep for like 103 yards every play. Well, that doesn't make sense, but like
No,
99
yeah,
yards
I
every
know
play.
you meant.
Like for some reason, they would just pancake the shit out of them on every block, and I don't know what the hell happened in the development process that it was like, okay, we're just gonna have the monsters lose to the fucking Cowboys every fucking time.
But I think now that Xbox is going to be backwards compatible, I'm definitely gonna, or at least I'm gonna plan on going back to some sort of 360 games. Like I got the Rare Replay, so I have some games from the N64 era, not the good one. Well, Banjo Kazooie is good, but like I was playing Conquer, and I was like, this game was fun when I first played it. It's not as
Yeah,
fun anymore.
I definitely wanted to play it when it was first out.
Yeah.
I think mostly because of the humor though. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't look anything into the gameplay or anything like that. I was just like, oh, that's a raunchy ass fucking squirrel. That's awesome.
Yep, that's basically. You can probably borrow that from me sometime and probably play it.
Yeah,
You might
I'll
not
buy
want to because
it.
there's 10,000 achievement points.
Yeah, that and only three of the games appeal to me, and I haven't even started Metal Gear
That's
yet,
true.
and I'm still on Dragon Age on hour 84.
So there's another game I was thinking of, like the Uncharted's, which I'm gonna go back to because I'm definitely playing 4. Absolutely,
Well,
and
I'm coming over the play too.
and they just released the Uncharted collection, so it's gonna be a lot easier to play them, especially with like trophies and stuff. Like I'm not like a big into achievements and trophies as you are, but like it definitely makes the games more appealing, even though it's strange.
Yeah, it's that periodical success slash rewardment thing, and it happens all the time. Like I don't know what it is. It's probably because it's so easy, and we need. I don't know. We probably just need it. We need a win every now and again in the day. You know, we work 8-hour work shifts, and it's dreadful, and it's just stupid unless you're like playing with like little fucking dogs and shit. Like I don't know, but I don't. You need that. You need those little things, and that's what the achievements serve. Plus, I've always made this argument when you guys give me shit for achievements. Like even when I went back, I always wanted to unlock everything. Like I was talking about the sports packs and like Madden and shit. Like I wanted to collect them all. I don't know what it was.
OCD.
I wanted all 151 Pokemon, even though I knew damn well I missed that Japanese fucking tournament where they handed out Mew. I was never gonna get Mew, and I was just like, I can go for 150. I don't.
It's
I don't
true.
know. It's just like that's just that goal thing. I don't know. If I only apply that to real life, then
If there's achievements for real life, you'd have fucking
yeah,
the perfect
yeah,
life.
I'd be at 96%.
Oh, that's so funny. So, is there any other games you wish you played that you could think of off the top?
Off the top of my
Uh,
head, no.
no.
If we ever go back and do this again, it'd be nice to pull up a list or something. I can just kind of browse it because I'm sure
No,
there's
there's definitely games that we haven't played, but there's nothing that like stands out. I would say probably.
yeah. Because right now it seems like we're hitting the big ones, but like I know there were probably ones where I was like, that looks cool.
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously you probably don't have as many Bioshock misses like I did, but
Because like you probably didn't play Siphon Filter, and I played all those like out of order, and it was fucking fantastic because you could air taser a guy for as long as you wanted. After 3 seconds, he would light on fire, and you could just sit there fucking holding the R2 button and just fucking tasering him until he's like cooked to a fucking crisp. I was like, I wonder if I can actually make him ashes. But like no, he just flailed around all flamey and shit.
all right. So let us know down in the comments below what are some games you've missed. If you're gonna criticize me for missing Bioshock, I'm way ahead of you. Don't do it. All right.